everyone! Welcome to my channel, Evergreen's Elementary Environmental Education. I'm Miss Evergreen, and today I want to talk to you about vocabulary! Okay, so I know vocabulary isn't that exciting, but in science, we tend to use a lot of really technical terminology, and I want to get your students familiar with the language before we start. That's why at the beginning of each unit, I created a list of 10 vocabulary words. Some of the vocabulary words are going to be repeated throughout the unit, and that's okay because I want to give them a more complex and exact definition of the words. Many of the lessons are going to require students to go back and look at the vocabulary words, so I recommend making a word bank on Post-it board. Because I want everything to be interactive, I created a way we can make word banks while using our critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Many of our lessons will require us to reference our vocabulary list. That's why I recommend making a word bank on a Post-it board. To complete this activity, you will need index cards, glue, tape, and a Post-it board. On the blank side of your note card, write down the word. Make sure you leave the line side blank. On the line side of your index card, write down the definition. Make sure you leave the blank side blank. Now that we have everything set up, we can actually play the game with our students. There's 3 different levels of difficulties for this game. The first level of difficulty requires you to take all the blank cards and shuffle them together, and then take all the line cards and shuffle them together. Once you're done shuffling the cards, hand them to your students and make them use their deductive reasoning to figure out which definition goes with which card. The second level of difficulties is to let your student read the vocabulary words and the definitions together one time. Then take the index cards back, flip them upside down, and create this mix and match game. Have your students pull up one blank card and one line card until they mix and match all the definitions together. The last level of difficulty is to have your students play the mix and match game without reading the words or definitions first. They will just have to use their prior knowledge of the word to figure out what the definition is. This will be great later on for test-taking skills. Once you finish your mix and match game, tape or glue the index cards onto your Post-it board. Your finished project should look like this. The last step of this is to have your students write down their words and definitions into their science journal. This will give them a little bit of extra repetition. Make sure you repeat this activity for every unit.